Zen. Unique New York. How's it going, everyone? This is Kevin. Today I want to bring along with me because I want to challenge myself to take 5 photos with this disposable film camera. So let's jump right into it. Damn, that was like the smoothest one I've had so far. So for Christmas, my wife gave me this disposable camera just because I do have a film camera that I like to shoot with, and she thought it would be a pretty cool little gift to give for like our stocking exchange that we do. And it's been pretty fun to bring along for our little trips that we've had to do for Christmas and everything like that. So I want to challenge myself to just get 5 photos that I just hope for the best and take them and go out and about here in Dallas while we're here. It is raining, so we're gonna have to kind of see how it goes, but I just want to get to do something outside because being stuck in a hotel is not always the most ideal, despite that it is a lot nicer to be in the warmth than the cold rain. But you always gotta stay creative and take advantage of the trips that you make just to create cool content like this. So we're gonna head out and transport ourselves to the outside right away and start getting these 5 photos. And then once I get this film developed in the future, I'll show you the end results at the end of this video. So here we go. I'm debating if I want to let it pass and then get behind it and try to take it in the middle of the tracks, but who knows? That guy was hauling butt so much. Alright, so those are all the photos that I wanted to take. I wanted to do one of the tram, one of the building, a reflection photo, somebody crossing the street, and also a portrait. So just wanted to limit myself to 5 and really think about what I wanted to take. So I'm gonna see how they turn out once these get developed, and then I'll show you the results here shortly. Alright, so we are back from my trip to Dallas that I had. I basically now have the film developed from the disposable camera, so I want to show you the 5 photos that I was able to take and just kind of show you a little bit of the other photos that I was able to take that I liked as well from the trip and from when I got the camera itself. Anyway, here are the 5 photos that I wanted to take for the video. Check them out right now. Alright, so that's basically unedited, nothing at all added to them. So you can see there's a bit of, kind of fade and everything like that to the photos just because it's film. I think the ISO for that film camera, the disposable camera, was like 800 ISO. I could be totally wrong. I can't remember at the life of me right now. But I mean, it's pretty cool what you can do with a disposable camera. So we're gonna jump into my computer and I'm gonna show you a little bit of a side-to-side comparison of kind of like a little bit of a before and after editing them, just to show you what they will look like a little bit more dehaze instead of being so, you know, faded and whatnot. So I had a little bit more dehaze into the photo on Lightroom, and just to see how the photos could be a little bit edited to just get more, I want to say, quality out of them. Just because of the disposable camera, I mean, I'm not really sure what the settings would be for every photo. You just kind of hope and spray in a sense. So I want to see how they look. So let's go to the computer. All right, so we have the first photo right here. This is the before and then after right there with some of the adjustments that I did. As you can see, I mean, I didn't really do much of anything else. I just kind of messed around with some of the stuff over here, but I just wanted to see the quality of the photo and how much information I could bring back. Obviously, these are just scans, so they're not really raw photos, but I wanted to just kind of bring it back from this to get some information out of it. I really like the straight out of the camera kind of look because it's just vintage kind of looking to me. So it's probably pretty cool to have taken this photo. Just want to show you a little bit of the after. All right, so this is the before of the reflection on the car windshield with the building, and that's with bringing back you know, some information to try to be able to see what it is a little bit better, because with the fade it's a little bit hard to tell, but now I feel like that helped it out a lot, but it still looks pretty cool both ways. And the next one, this is a guy crossing the street. So that's the original photo that came out of straight out of camera, and then here is with a little bit of editing just to kind of get that information. I mean, I could even kind of bring up the exposure a little bit just so it's not too horribly dark, but yeah, I mean, I like the little streak right here that you see going down it for typical kind of, you know, film photos and stuff like that. So it's pretty nice to just have some fun with a disposable camera. I mean, you can just take cool photos like this with just a really cheap camera. I mean, obviously the development part is a more expensive part with owning a film camera, but it's still fun. Yeah, so this is the other one. That's the before. That's this one I really didn't need to do much. I just kind of wanted to add a little bit of extra kind of just to see the quality and like bring down you know, the information of the photo a little bit more, just to emphasize on it. But I really love how it came out of straight out of camera. It just looked like I was there from like the 70s, to be honest. That's pretty cool. And we got this last one right here. That's the before, that's the after. Like I said, it's just most of the photos that I guess came out a little bit faded. I don't know if that was where the development process was or what, but that's how I got them after I got them developed and scanned and everything. But I still really love both edits and stuff like that. So pretty cool to see what you can do. There's a couple other photos that I took, like this one. I mean, that was the original. So it looks just like if you're there from a long time ago, even though it's obviously it was 2020 at the time, ending of it, of course. And then yeah, this is just the street photo that I took. Just wanted to kind of use up the reel of the film camera just to be able to go, obviously, develop it. So this one kind of blurred out, but it is what it is. You can't control anything with this camera. You just kind of hope and shoot. So I like this one a lot. This is when we had first arrived, I believe. So that's a before, just bringing back the information just to see what it looked like, to see how much it retained. So it's pretty cool. I really like this photo. I mean, simple enough. It's just, I probably just looked cool because it's film. So yeah. So yeah, these were the photos that I kind of didn't really get much information out of. I mean, I'm going to just try to bring it back a little bit, but there's only so much you can bring back with this kind of photos because it was so dark out. So that's what it would look like outside to the camera, I'm assuming. So yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do with these kind of photos at the end, just because, yeah, that's all the information that you got out of it. So that's how it looked out of camera, I guess. This was the first photo I guess I took, or something. I don't even know. This one's not even the first photo because I had this camera when I was in Houston before I went to the Dallas trip. But yeah, just showing you a couple of the other photos that I took. This was a street, obviously, photo that I tried to take, and well, as much as you can get out of it, that's just how dark it was outside. Same thing here. This was like one of the buildings in Dallas, and it had a little bit of light, so it's kind of cool to just see the building itself. So I'm just kind of trying to bring back as much information as I can, I guess. But That's pretty nice. I mean, I like film photography. It's pretty fun just to kind of go out and shoot and then see the results way later. This one actually was kind of cool because I had the plane that was going by and I just randomly got it last second basically, so it's pretty nice. And yeah, just some photos of, so that's the only thing that a lot of them were a little bit like really faded like this. I'm assuming it was like over trying to compensate with the camera itself, which is fine. I mean, I brought some of the information back just to make it moodier and stuff like that, but still pretty cool to see what you can do with these disposable cameras. See, that's the original, just to bring back, just to see how it looked, but yeah, was just having some fun. But yeah, that's where all the photos that I was able to take, guys. Pretty cool to see what you can do with a disposable camera. Anyways, yeah, that was it for the photos. Hopefully you enjoyed them. It was kind of cool to test out the disposable camera, you know, challenge myself to just take photos with it and just have fun at the end of the day, no matter the result of it, whether they're great photos or not. I mean, I just wanted to work on taking like a couple photos that I thought were kind of cool, and they turned out, in my opinion, pretty fun and creative for what it was with a disposable camera, and I like the way they turned out. Obviously, with these cameras, you have no setting control, so you kind of just hope for the best. But at the same time, it's kind of thrilling because you're just focusing on what's around you and just taking a photo and having fun, which is my ultimate goal with these videos and just going out to take photos. But with all that said and done, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, share this video with a friend, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.